I just need a little space tonight, okay? I'll be staying at Catherine's. That's what my wife, Emily, said as she stood by the door, her overnight bag hanging from her shoulder like it had been packed hours before she even told me. I remember staring at her, my wife of 9 years, trying to decide if I should believe her or not. My gut told me not to. It wasn't just the way she avoided my eyes or how quickly she said it. It was the way her voice trembled, the way her fingers kept gripping the strap of that bag. Catherine's? I asked quietly. Since when do you stay over at Catherine's? She sighed impatiently like I was a child asking too many questions. We've just been talking a lot lately, okay? I need to clear my head. Please don't make this harder. That line, "don't make this harder," stuck with me, because it meant there was something she wasn't ready to say. When she left, I just sat on the couch, staring at the door. The clock on the wall ticked louder than usual. Our dog Max came and laid his head on my lap. I stroked his fur, pretending that everything was normal, but my chest felt tight. I waited. 10 minutes. Then 20. Then an hour. And then, almost without thinking, I picked up my phone and called Katherine. Katherine had been one of Emily's closest friends since college. She was blunt, funny, and the kind of person who didn't hide much. She'd helped us move into our first home. She'd been there when our first child was born. If anyone could be trusted, it was her. The phone rang twice before she answered. "Hey Mark. What's up?" Her voice sounded normal. I swallowed hard. "Hey Kat, just wondering. Is Emily with you tonight?" There was a pause. Not a long one, but long enough to confirm what I already feared. "Emily? No, I haven't seen her in a while. Is everything okay?" I didn't answer right away. My heart was hammering in my chest. "She said she was staying with you," I finally managed. Silence. Then a soft, "Oh my God." That's when I knew. "Thanks, Katherine," I said, my voice breaking a little. "That's all I needed." She started to say something, but I hung up. I don't know how long I sat there after that. I felt hollow, like my insides had been scooped out. You think you'll know how to react when betrayal hits you, that you'll rage or cry or break something, but I didn't. I just sat there quietly, the world around me suddenly too sharp and too still. My mind started replaying every recent argument, every distant look, every night she said she was tired or needed to run errands. All of it lined up like puzzle pieces, forming a picture I didn't want to see. By midnight, I couldn't take it anymore. I opened her laptop. She'd left it on the dining table that morning. I hesitated. It felt wrong, invasive, but the truth had already started bleeding through the cracks. I just needed to see it for myself. Her email was open, and there it was. A thread titled, "Last Night Red Heart." The messages were between her and someone named Evan. I didn't recognize the name, but the words made everything clear. "Still thinking about last night. I can't believe we almost got caught. Don't worry. He never suspects anything." I told him I was at Catherine's. I stopped reading. I stared at her words until they blurred through tears. The next morning, she came home around 9 a.m. I was still in the same chair, the laptop closed, my coffee gone cold. "Hey," she said softly, setting her bag down. "You're up early." I looked at her. The sunlight hit her hair, and for a moment, I almost believed nothing had changed. But then she smiled, a tired, fake smile, and I knew. "Did you sleep well?" I asked. She froze. Just for a fraction of a second. But I caught it. "Yeah," she said. "Kat and I stayed up talking half the night." "Katherine," I said slowly, "wasn't home last night." The color drained from her face. Her lips parted, but no sound came out. "What?" she whispered. "I called her," I said. "She didn't know anything about your little sleepover." She looked down, her hands trembling. "Mark, I can explain." "No," I said, standing up. My voice was calm, but my heart was racing. "You've explained enough in your emails to Evan." Her eyes widened in panic. "You went through my computer?" I let out a bitter laugh. "You lied to my face, Emily. Forgive me if I'm not worried about privacy right now." She started crying, the kind of soft, guilty crying that used to make me melt. But this time it just made me angry. "Who is he?" I asked quietly. She didn't answer. She just covered her face with her hands. So I walked away. Over the next week she tried to fix it, texts, calls, apologies. I didn't respond to any of them. Not one. Then one evening she showed up at my office. I was just about to leave when she appeared in the doorway, her eyes red. "I made a mistake," she said. "Please." I ended it. "I'll do anything to make this right." I looked at her and realized I didn't even recognize her anymore. The woman who used to make me laugh, who used to share midnight ice cream on the couch, was gone. "You didn't just make a mistake," I said quietly. "You made a choice. Over and over again." She started to cry again, but I didn't flinch. "You always told me," I continued, "that trust is like glass. Once it's cracked, you can glue it back together, but it'll never look the same." She nodded, biting her lip. "Well," I said, "you shattered it." Then I handed her a manila envelope, the divorce papers. A week later, I got a call from Katherine. "Just wanted to check in on you," she said softly. "I'm fine," I lied. There was a pause. "You didn't deserve that, Mark. None of it." "I know," I said. But maybe I needed to find out who she really was. I hung up and sat there in silence for a long time. Sometimes the truth doesn't destroy you. It frees you. That night, for the first time in months, I slept without wondering where she was. And when I woke up the next morning, the house was quiet, but it didn't feel empty. It felt honest.